Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Chai with Gary. AC Milan nil, United 1. What does this mean? We're through to the quarters.
Hey, dude, you should start predicting the results, man.
I should start predicting.
Honestly,
I told you.
I did not think we had a chance at all.
Yeah.
And to be honest, right? Okay, first half, the way the first half was going, absolutely uninspiring, lethargic, boring, slow, side to side. I could see that being a 0-0.
Yeah.
And then Pogba comes in, and the whole dynamics just change.
Dude, okay. Just before, let's talk about the first half, right? Since you brought it up. We started with exactly the same team, or very similar team that played the weekend, right?
Yeah, Bailly was obviously injured, so Lindelof started. Back five was still the same. Dude, look at our freaking midfield, dude. We've got Fred and McTominay and Bruno. I mean,
Bruno had a shit first half.
Oh, dude, first half was so bad, huh? He
could
worst
not
thing I've seen.
find.
Dude, a simple pass.
Yeah, United, yeah.
Simple pass, like right next to you. Just go ahead and pass it. No.
Yeah, just keep the ball. Just keep possession. I think he had a stinker.
And then Daniel James. Oh my God. Dude, there was, okay, in the 20th minute, there was this amazing run that he was making. And I kept telling him, pass it to Greenwood, pass it to Greenwood, pass it to Greenwood.
No.
What does he do? He runs into a defender.
Dude, he's just not intelligent, dude. That's the problem. I think he has
I mean, dude, what? At that level, I'm sure you know all these things, man. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, look, dude, it's like there's a fundamental issue with United, and we always talk about it. We always talk about the midfield. There's no communication. One is too far. One is the two of them. The twats are back. We talk about exactly the same thing.
Back again.
Meg Fred's back. Tell Fred.
Oh God.
So okay. The problem I have is if you put out the same team over and over again, you're not going to expect different results. You know, things don't change. We are who we are, and I think we just have to accept it. But on the positive, right? It was a shit first half. Everybody was shit. We'll circle back to Bruno in a little bit, but Pogba came in second half. I think that kind of changed.
Immediate impact, right? Immediate
impact. I think
Bruno. I'm not just talking about the goal. I'm not just talking about the goal. I'm talking about the overall team. Everything just kind of gelled. Like he was the missing link there, and then as soon as he came in, all the pieces kind of joined together.
And
Bruno
you know what?
was playing.
No. Go ahead. Carry on.
Yeah, Bruno was doing simple passes, nothing extravagant, keeping it simple, holding on to the ball. Pogba was just doing his thing on the left.
Yeah.
Even Daniel James, I think, picked up his game after that.
He came on for Rashford, didn't he?
Yeah, he came on for Rashford. We'll need to talk about Rashford in a bit.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, but
dude, you know what? I've been so critical of this defense.
Yeah.
Right up to this game, and I have to just say the defense was amazing.
Yeah.
Lindelof especially was probably my man of the match.
Lindelof had a great game.
Dude, he had an amazing game, dude. Honestly, he did.
But you know what, dude? I think before we go and hail praises against the defense, the last 15 minutes, I think when Zlatan came on board, I was fucking shitting bricks, dude, because there was
to be fair, he was offside 2 or 3 times. So
I think that's because of his nose. Otherwise, he's okay.
No, but I mean, he had that one header directly at Henderson. But apart from that, I thought we had. Look, let's face it, dude. We've got better quality than AC Milan. I think AC Milan just had better structure to how they wanted to play.
That's right.
And all the players kind of understood each other a bit better. But in terms of quality, I think we trumped them every day.
Yeah, that's true. Look, moving on, right? Let's talk about Two things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Pogba. I want to talk about Bruno. And
Mm,
I'm going to ask you a specific question. You know, when Pogba initially came back to United, right? This
mm,
was Jose's first season. I think
yeah.
Pogba had a great first season, right? And
Mm,
then things happened and his performances dropped. Bruno, I think, is heading in that direction because I think he's carrying the entire team by himself. And I
mm,
think there's a bit of frustration that's creeping into Bruno, which is not allowing him to play his normal game. He's getting very impatient. I could see the body language change.
yeah.
Um, Up until the fact Pogba came on board, do you think that Bruno wants or requires quality to kind of succeed as well? Or what was your take on it? I'm just
Dude,
keen.
okay, the key thing you have to remember is football or soccer in some parts of the world, as it's known, is a
Hmm.
team sport.
Right.
Okay? It's not one player does everything and everyone just sits back. Everyone's got to chip in. And I
Yeah.
think when you look at Man United, we've got a good core of players right now. Okay, the
Yeah.
likes of Bruno, the likes of Luke Shaw, Pogba,
Yeah.
um, Martial. So we've got a good core of players there. But I
Hmm.
think we've got to add quality to the team
Yeah.
because let's face it, we don't have a style of play. We don't have
Yeah.
good coaching.
Yeah.
Um, there's we've got to rely on individuals to get us through, games.
Yeah.
So we've got to really. I think we've got to buy some big players to in the summer, and I think we've got to stop this youth building for the future, and we need to buy some experienced players
Of
because I
course, dude.
think Bruno can't keep pulling us out of the mud all the time.
No.
Pogba can't keep doing that as well. Luke Shaw, it's only a matter of time until he gets injured, and then what do we do? So we,
And Luke Shaw is not directly involved in most of the attacks. He is going to be a part of it, but he's not going to be at the crux of it, right?
yeah, but then he'll still put in crosses and all that, Chai. So he's still going to contribute to some chances, some
Yeah, understood,
attacks.
dude. Understood.
So the thing is, we've got a good core of players, but as soon as those players get injured,
Yeah.
then you've got nothing. We look at the bench, okay,
But
apart from Van der
that's
Beek.
actually that's not the question. Okay, we'll come back to Van de Beek because that's I was fucking furious about it. But let's. I asked you about Pogba
Why
and
are you furious about
Bruno.
that, Chai? He was never fit for this game.
He was never fit for this game, so
Sometimes you got to
Pogba is okay
understand,
to
right?
fucking come
You
and
got to
walk into the
understand.
team.
Some of these managers, they'll put these players on the bench even though they're not fit because it gives them a psychological advantage over the opponents.
That's I
So
understand that, Gary. Was
yeah,
Pogba 100% fit? Are you going to tell me Pogba was in
well,
relative
was
terms
Rashford
more
100%
fit?
fit?
Well, Rashford was in.
Rashford couldn't even last the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, well,
I mean, the thing is, right, this manager keeps playing players to the ground.
yeah,
Rashford's probably injured now.
yeah,
It's another injury that he's picked up in the space of like a week.
yeah.
How many times are we going to keep doing this, man?
It's not.
That manager is highly irresponsible for the
Yeah,
things he's doing to players.
that's true.
Rashford, if he keeps going like this, he's
Mm,
probably got another 1 or 2 years before he has to pack his bags.
absolutely. And then probably start doing a bit of or take over,
Yeah, then he
do
can be
help the
he
masters and
can
stuff like that.
no he can be a permanent
He'll become a
person
coach
on
too. Don't worry.
Instagram. Yeah, it's just frustrating, man. When I look at the whole thing,
Gary, my question was about Bruno and Pogba, right?
I know
I think
we've gone into tangents,
yeah. So
but yeah.
let's come back. Talk to me about what do you see?
Look, you saw the
What's
when Pogba scored that goal. Who was the
Mhm.
first person who went to celebrate with him?
Of course, dude.
Bruno.
Yeah,
Bruno said he misses playing with Pogba. Bruno
Mhm.
understands the importance of Pogba in the team.
Yeah.
Everyone understands the importance of Pogba in the team. So the thing is that quality attracts quality.
Of course,
Okay.
dude.
These
Hundred
players
percent.
know who the good players are and they
Mm.
know who the shit players are. All right.
Of course they'll know, Gary. Of course
So
they'll know. But what I have. I'm worried about Bruno in his body language and the way he's getting more frustrated now than he used to before. So I don't know if there is something fundamentally
Dude,
different,
he's
something
got
that's
he's got Fred and McTominay to play in midfield.
yeah.
How are they going to help him?
Mm,
Dude, okay, it a bit like you, okay? I'm just talking about your job, okay? If you get, I'm just saying, two incompetent people working with you,
mm,
and you have to pretty much carry the whole department,
yeah.
okay? A midfield, so you got to carry the whole department on
Yeah.
your own.
Hmm.
I mean, won't you feel frustrated as well?
Of course, dude. Of course, but I could see. So that's what's been reoccurring, right? Now I don't know if it'll come to a point where he'll break mentally, and there's a breaking point for everybody. And to kind of protect Bruno in some shape or form, I think there requires a pipeline of good quality players coming through. Now I don't see that happening with United, and I don't know how much
Chai,
bandwidth Bruno has.
we've been told there's $80 million
Hmm.
or pounds, sorry, pounds it might have been, to spend in the summer.
That's
What are
one
we going to
Maguire, dude.
get? That's one Maguire, probably
Hmm.
one shitty overplayed player that will
Hmm.
pay for, and that's it. How, look, I understand it's COVID season and all that, but we've got to understand that it's not going to be enough. We've got to
Hmm.
ship out the deadwood, right? That there's
Yeah.
so much deadwood in the club. We've got to free those wages, and we've
Yeah.
got to get some quality players. There's no point winning the Europa League this season. There's no point getting second,
Yeah.
not investing in the team, because all the other teams, even
Hmm.
Liverpool, are going to
Yeah.
invest in players this summer.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But anyway, so on the more lighter side of things, right?
Yeah,
Pogba came back. Pogba had a good game. Pogba had the how do I put it? He had a positive impact on the entire team. So people
yeah.
actually started putting in a performance second half. I think it was good to see. I think there were talks about him possibly extending his contract, possibly not. How do you see that working out?
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. It could go either way right now. It's
Yeah,
all very gone very quiet on the contract front. He's
contract
got
front. Yeah,
another 12 months, I think, left. Not
yeah,
no, slightly more than 12 months left. So if there's anything that I think this whole summer is going to be about Pogba.
I
I
think so.
honestly feel like that.
Yeah.
And it's going to overshadow
Anything else that's going to
anything
happen,
else that's going to happen on the world stage.
right?
So
It was interesting. It was good to have him back. I think he kind of pulled the critical strings. Um, so that was Pogba, man. Now coming back to the question for you.
look, talk
Yeah, man.
Rashford. You want to talk
Yeah,
about
Rashford.
Rashford?
That's exactly what I was
Okay.
going to talk to you about.
Yeah. So Rashford, man, I honestly don't know what the coaching staff have in mind
Mm,
bringing him into this game when he's clearly still carrying an injury.
yeah,
I just look at this whole situation and there's clear disregard for Rashford's well-being
yeah,
because when there's a manager who continuously plays his players,
mm,
even though they've got a serious injury, because I mean, dude, he didn't even last 45 minutes, and Rashford's the kind of player who will go through lots
a
of
brick
pain
wall, right?
barriers. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got a high pain threshold, and the fact that he had to come off in the first half told me that it was quite serious. And you
it,
have this coaching team who keep playing, even Cavani for that matter, right? Cavani was
yeah,
meant to start this game,
yeah,
but he told the coaching staff, "No, there's no way I'm going to play this game because I'm still carrying an injury."
yeah,
Rashford doesn't do that, and
mm,
because of that, I think the coaching staff have to be a bit more responsible with the way they bring players back.
yeah,
The player can say, "Look, I'm ready," right? No one's going to say, "Oh, I don't want to play." Everyone wants to play, but you've got to take the responsibility and say,
mm,
"Look, I actually care for this player. I care for their well-being, and
yeah.
therefore I'm not going to play them."
That's 100% right, Rude. But you know what? I think he he played Rashford for a psychological boost, as you said. You know how you'll carry players on your bench for psychological boost, even though that they're not ready. I think
Dude,
that was the
you can
primary
put him
reason.
on the bench, but you don't have to put him on the pitch, dude. What
Dude,
if he?
I
What if the injury gets worse?
dude, I
This
have no fucking idea,
is
dude. Because you know what
disgusting, dude.
pisses me off,
Absolutely disgusting, as far as I'm concerned.
dude. Every Maguire literally has started every fucking game, almost every game, right? I think his start ratio is probably he'll start 9.5 games out of 10, dude. If you take the average out of the fucking every game we play, Bruno starts almost every game. They're human beings. You know why
Exactly.
this happens, Gary? You know why this happens? When we were playing under Ferguson, and this is something that I keep thinking about as well, we knew we could beat certain teams. Now, there are one or two reasons. Either our team is not good enough, or the competition has increased so much that the delta between the teams is very low. It's one of those two reasons. But we
Yeah.
can't confidently say, going into a game, saying it's Newcastle, they're 15th in the. I'm just example, right?
Yeah.
We can't. Team A is 15th in the league. We'll win. So let's rest some players for this game because
Yeah.
I think it'll be an easy victory.
Yeah.
That's not there these days. So
Mm.
players have to fucking play almost every fucking game, and then they're struggling, especially this one with the condensed season as well. It's just
Season.
not
Yeah.
it's just not working out. So it just becomes a little bit more tactical. That's where the tactical differences come, right? First of all,
Yeah.
we haven't invested. So can we rest some players? Who are the best, better fit? Would Van de Beek suit this game better than X, Y, and Z? It's all about those tactical things. I don't trust
Yeah.
Solskjaer to have or to kind of implement, right? So
Mm.
execution's failing at every point. So he's gone back and reverted, saying, "This is my team. I'm going to play this team." I know
Yeah.
for a fact Maguire will play. I know for a fact Lindelof will play. Luke
Mm.
Shaw is a 100% starter. Van Bissaka is a fucking 100% starter. There's no backup to these players, right? The next thing is Fred and McTominay. That's his favorite. The only other player he'll rotate in and out is Matic. We know fucking Matic will. The entire thing is just it's a
Dude, it's
given,
just
right?
the whole setup is just
Is
it's messed up right now. And I
today, you know
think
what? I came into this I came into this video
it,
saying, you know what, I'm not going to back them, right? I'm happy
dude, I
we're
came in so positive as well. Look, we're looking
exactly.
honestly, we are nitpicking right now. I understand we are, but end of the day, when you look at the performance overall, can you actually put your hand on your heart and say it was good?
Look, there are
They, I
all
mean,
football
dude,
is
all
about
things
two teams,
considered,
right?
Milan could have scored 2 or 3 chances.
100%.
They didn't take the chances. We took the one clear chance that we had, and
Yeah,
we go through.
yeah.
So, I mean, the thing is, what I'm saying is, the deeper you go into this competition, the
Mm,
more clinical the teams are going to be, the ones that
yeah.
you face.
Mm,
And we're not going to be afforded such slack as far
yeah.
as,
A two-legged tie
performance
is
goes.
concerned, right?
So
Yeah, of course.
I don't see how we're going to win this competition. I really don't. And I think if someone else gets injured right now, that's the end of the season, right?
In both fronts, right? Not only in this
It
thing,
is,
even the
man. It
league.
is.
Yeah.
And I just don't know. I'm just waiting for the badges to come.
Mm.
you know. Uh,
Yeah,
so
look,
anyway, look, it's all negatives now.
it's all
I
negative.
wanna I
So
wanna pick one positive. I wanna look at the other Europa League results.
you're going to talk about Tottenham, I think.
Tottenham, Mr. Jose Mourinho.
Yeah,
Okay, you came at one point in time and you call Arsene Wenger a specialist in failure.
yeah.
Look who the specialist of failure is right now. How you've treated Luke Shaw, how you've treated our players, how you've treated our team, how you've treated our fans. You deserve
Yeah.
everything coming to you.
Dude, I don't know what to say. I think he's a manager who want to control everything from top to bottom. He's probably one of those guys saying, I
Dude,
don't want
it's
director of football, I'm gonna do this,
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
do
It's
that. It's
just
just
this Jose Mourinho syndrome. Okay, it used to be in his third season that he used to be sacked.
mm,
Chelsea, it was always the third season. Right now, that time between when he gets hired and when he gets sacked is
just
shrinking.
gonna Yeah, I don't
So
think
in one,
Tottenham's going to sack them though. I don't think so.
really, what if they don't make it to Europe next year? Next season. Sorry,
Europe. Well, the
Europa
only
League. I'm
way
talking
is to
about.
finish top six, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So or win the FA Cup. Are they even the FA Cup? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but look, I don't have. This is one manager I have no respect for because of the way he conducts himself, because of the way he talks to other managers as well.
Mm. And look,
Yeah.
people. It was evident, right? The way he treated Pogba, the way he treated Martial and stuff like that was fucking pretty pathetic, right? He got
Yeah.
in. The only player who truly developed under him was Drogba, I think. Drogba and Lampard, I think,
Pogba,
back in the
Lampard.
when Deco was
But
playing for
times have
Porto in the
changed.
team, was it?
Times have changed. You can't be Mr. Dinosaur anymore. You've got to adapt to new methods of management, and you
Yeah.
clearly have not. So, sayonara. You're
Yeah,
done.
exactly. So, past being past, I just want to ask you a
Yep.
quick question about moving forward, right? So, we have Leicester this weekend. Um, Another cup game. How do you see that panning out? Quick thoughts.
I'm a bit more confident after this game.
Okay.
I think we
Is that
might
because
win 1
Pogba's
0.
come back, or?
Yeah, Pogba's come back. And I think this game was key to build
Yeah.
momentum.
Yeah.
If we had not won this game, then maybe not, maybe harder. But I
Yeah.
think right now we've got a better shot. I think it'll be 1-0 to us.
I think 1-0. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it'll go deep, dude. I think it'll go. They'll score for sure. They'll score for sure. I think it'll come to a point where we're in extra time or we kind
Really?
of set up. Mhm.
Dude.
I think so. I think it'll be one of those games where it'll be 1-1 at the end of the 90, and then we'll see what happens. That's my prediction. But
Mm.
look, what do I know?
Yeah, let's see. I think
Let's
it'll
see
be
what happens.
interesting. It'll be
Mm.
interesting. Hopefully, we get that result, and then yeah,
Yeah,
next game.
that's
Anyway,
it.
all right, guys. Hope you like the video. Please put your comments in that video. Please hit a
Mm.
like on the like button, and please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until the next episode, this is Javid Gary.